We've all heard about the common story called The Birds and the Bees. The thing about that story is that it lacked the true definition and understanding of what sexual interaction truly is. Also, disregarding the health risks and the health facts that go along with sexual interaction. Sex education has many different layers and levels that go with it. Schools try to tackle those layers and levels in the most respectful manner and matter towards adolescents or young adults. When I say in a respectful manner, that means that they are trying to be non-provocative or explicit towards their audience, but there are ways around those obstacles because within those obstacles there is needed information that must be covered in order to truly complete the goal of providing sexual education in order to prevent harm in a sexual way amongst our audience. Now, today I'm here to discuss with you why sex education is ineffective and ways we can make it better. Sex education. The definition is in its name, but the purpose is not. The purpose of sexual education is to show awareness towards health risks that may come with sexual interaction, what sexual interaction truly is, how we may prevent health risk, and also other things that may come with sexual interaction, such as abusive relationships or bullying. David Compass states in Sex Youth Education in the year of 2003, month of April, that sexual interaction leads to abusive relationships as well as bullying, and that sex education may prevent that. Now, the pros of sexual education. Now, the common flaws of sexual interaction, such as unplanned pregnancy, STDs, common ones such as HIV, AIDS, and those that are overlooked because they have a cure, such as chlamydia or gonorrhea. That's what sexual education prevents. And schools go about it in a way of providing a friendly face, such as teachers, staffers, or coaches, in order to make students feel comfortable to ask certain questions that they may need to ask, or just feel comfortable hearing about it because it's a familiar face. The cons. Why sexual education is ineffective. Sexual education is ineffective because it lacks the needed knowledge that is to be provided. Reason being is because they have such familiar faces, such as teachers, staffers, or coaches. For them, it's very uncomfortable to produce that information to a child or student that they've taught. And for children, it's hard to receive that information, and they become very uncomfortable in that situation when asking questions and receiving that information, and they don't take it as serious as they need to. Times Magazine produced an article or a study titled Sex Education is Negative, Sexist, and Out of Touch. And study author Pandora Brown stated that sexual education promotes an anxiety amongst adolescents. Lisa Wade, who is the author of American Hookup, she states that sexual education needs to be reintroduced, and it's not. Older adolescents or young adults, such as college students, feel as if it may not happen to them because it hasn't happened yet. For example, I'm 20 years old. People my age feel like, hey, that can't happen to me. I'm 20, I've made it all these years and nothing can happen to me. But truth is, in Lisa's words, that it can. In conclusion, sexual education is ineffective because it provides a common face, and that is uncomfortable for some children and provokes an anxiety. Also, that it lacks the true meaning and the true risk of what may come with that. Now, my call to action is that if you know someone, or if you're someone in an educational state or matter if you're in school, if you're a volunteer at a school and they have a sex education program, that if you feel that a familiar face is not working, if you feel you're not receiving the education and the true definitions that you would like to hear, I ask that you email, write a letter, knock on a door, and ask them and provide to them what you feel can be changed or altered in the best way to benefit you or your peers. Thank you.